Hey there, Aries. This is your reading as to what's gonna happen on your money this week. Okay, money weekly. Aries. Okay, with regard to your money, Aries. Okay, Aries. Okay, I can sense it seems like as of this very moment you are really super stressed about it. Okay, I can sense a lot of stress going on. You are really like thinking too much with regard to how to go about with your financial matters. Maybe there are some problems that are coming your way that you cannot even fathom the idea. Where are you gonna get the money to pay off the bills? Where are you gonna get the money um to to pay all your financial obligations, the IOUs, the creditors are knocking on the door. I mean, like, there are a lot of mails being sent to your mailbox, okay, asking you to pay them. Okay, so that's a lot of things to ponder, and it's really like giving you a lot of stress than ever, Aries. That's what I can sense. Yeah, giving you a lot of stress than ever, Aries, because I can sense maybe because of the past few weeks when things are really getting quite difficult for you when it comes to your finances. It seems like things are put on hold, like you do not know how to maneuver. Maybe some of you are like scared, or maybe some of you are confused on how to go about with your finances. Okay, so I'm not saying that you're totally scared about your finances, but it's more of like scared on what could have been or what would happen if money will not be sufficient for the entire week. Okay, so you are really are thinking a lot of things with regard to your finances, because at the end of the day you really wanted it to be good because you do not want to struggle along the lines in the future. Okay, let me clarify on that one. Mm-hmm. I can sense, Aries, it seems like you are kind of dependent. Maybe some of you are dependent on your partner, or it's like for you, you would rather want to have a partner to help you along the lines. Like you cannot do it on your own. You really need someone to help you out. Not really help you out financially, but maybe help you out like for emotional support. Yeah, to some extent maybe help you out financially, but some of you are more of helping you out emotionally, like having that emotional support, having someone to hold on to, like to give you some strength so that you'll be able to go through this test of time. Okay, so yeah, so maybe also there are some of you, the reason why you guys are um, thinking about a lot of things, stressed out already, is because there are people also who are dependent on you, like who needs your help. You're going to support your like kids. You're going to support your kids, your family, or your partner. Maybe your partner has no job and stuff like that, or the amount of money coming in is not enough to support all these people that I just mentioned. Okay. Mm-hmm. Next, also, Aries, I can sense fear. Fear is so strong because you are so worried with regard to how to go about with your finances. It seems like fear is so easy to get into you. Okay, into you, I mean, to the point that you really do not know how to go about it. It's like some of you are like, how do you call it, like frozen, like, yeah, you don't know what to do next because fear has invaded your mind and your entire mindset, entire aura, or entire self, to the point that you don't even know how to proceed with the situation, how to come up with different solution in order to make sure that your ends are, yeah, your ends are going to be met. Like, the bills are gonna going to be met, like you'll be able to pay them on time and all of those sort. Okay, let me clarify on this one, the fear. No wonder. Because I can sense, Aries, you do not want to go back as to how things were before. Maybe some of you Aries out there, because of what had happened last year, you really went through a lot, and it seems like you do not want to go through the same cycle, the same issue last year, because financially it was not good. and you have this tendency to overthink, or yeah, to overthink here, because it seems like it's going there, that you know, like the pattern or the sequence of events when it comes to to your finances is really going there. Yeah. And this is what push you, not really push you, this is why fear comes along, because the premise here is that you do not want to have a repeat of what had happened prior year. Yeah, who would want to have that, right? And yeah, and that's the reason why you do not want that to happen again. Okay, when it comes to your finances, Aries, good news. Whatever you are going to do this week, okay, again, whatever you're going to do this week, that will be your foundation towards financial stability. For example, there are some areas of you out there, you plan to start baking goodies, cookies. Maybe some of you are starting to sell some stuff online. Whatever you're doing for the entire week, that will be your foundation for financial stability. So please be sure that you're gonna do something for the entire week, because that will be your basis for financial stability. Okay, so yeah, that's really a good news, because at least your fear of not going back to how things were before will really push you to come up with innovation, with new ideas on how to make sure that financial difficulty, same as last year, will not be happening. So take note of whatever you're going to get into this week, because it will really help you big time with regard to your financial stability, because I know this is what you really are aiming for, Aries. Okay, another thing, Aries, let's clarify on that one. And this is not something old idea, no. This is a new idea, a new plan, like out of the moment idea, or a tweak. You're tweaking an old idea and it became a new idea. Okay, yeah. So meaning this week you're coming up with a tweaking of an old idea, or a new idea, or a new source of income that just sprout out of nowhere. And that new idea would really lead to this. Please, I do suggest you rather want to act on it ASAP. I'm not saying like you need to plan perfectly and then act on it. No, just start the first step, and it would lead you to more and more and more and more momentum. First step that would produce result, because it's more of trial and error method. But if it's really meant for you, you will know if that source of income is really meant for you, because all the missing pieces will just arrive towards you, and then it will really lead to this. Okay, yeah. So to give you an idea, Aries, been doing this for quite some time. It was surprisingly, universe led me to this. Like the missing pieces are being delivered to me, and then it led me to this. Okay, so at least you have an idea how it will pop up in your reality, because you might be confused. So for example, me, it happened to me when I have broken up with my ex. I was drawn into a tarot reading, and then after that, I was attracted to tarot cards. Then I purchased tarot cards, then I do the reading, and then I was doing it for YouTube. Then that was 2017. It's 18, 19, 20. You see, it led me to this. Okay, there was no how will I say it's smooth sailing, because there was no difficulty in my part, because I was able to study tarot reading. I was able to analyze it fast. It was like I was becoming a fast learner. So like things are being delivered to me like super fast. Like the learning process was quick, and that was my how do you call it? That was my clue that if this is for me, because the learning process was quick. There was no hiccups, although there was struggle. For confidence sake, I need to talk, with confidence. I need to read more to make sure I get used to it and stuff like that. Okay, so that you will have an idea, Aries, because I know some of you might be confused. How will I know if this is the right one? Yeah, that's my analogy, okay? At least I'm sharing my experience. At least you have an idea, okay? Let me see what does the universe has to say when it comes to your finances this week. your money matters this week, Aries. Okay, Aries, see, it really holds true to this. Universe is telling me to tell you to focus. Do not be confused as to where you are heading for. The path may be like 10 paths, but you need to focus on only one source of income with only one thing. Maybe some of you have this shiny object syndrome, or like, I will do 3, I will do 4, at least if I fail with 1, there's still 3. No, universe is telling me to tell you to focus on one source, on one thing, on one path, and stay calm. Do not be anxious. Okay, do not be anxious about it. You need to stay calm and be subtle about it and ignite your passion. So how will you know if this is the right one? The passion is there, the burning desire to do it, the passion, it's there. Because this, if what you're doing is your passion, it will serve you like your oxygen. Like, you have a lot of reason to wake up each day because you know you love what you're doing. This is what you're passionate about. But it doesn't mean it would lead to financial abundance right away, but at least it's a good start because you're doing the first step. Okay, so this is the message of the universe towards you, Aries. I hope it's enlightening you and you were able to get a tip, 1 or 2. Okay, thank you so much for watching and sending you energies of love, 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 and abundance, 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 Aries.